There's a weight in my chest saying this out loud, like I'm admitting something I swore I wouldn't. It's not easy. Telling it means facing it. I shifted. He adjusted the pillow. I leaned back, supported. None of us moved. My breath slowed. Before we begin, please like and subscribe. It helps more than you'd think. The door creaked open before I could knock again. Rain soaked my sleeves. My flashlight had dimmed halfway up the rocky trail. Eli stood in the doorway, silver-haired and calm. "You must be freezing," he said. "Come in." I hesitated. Rain dripped from my elbows. Then I stepped inside. Warmth hit instantly, rug underfoot, soft music humming low. Marco appeared from behind the couch, broad, bearded, pine scent in his sweater. "Let me get you something," he said, reaching for a blanket. He draped it over my shoulders, heavy and warm. "I'll make tea," said a quieter voice. Jonah. Younger, still. A tattoo peeked from beneath his collar. No smile, just a steady look and a short nod before disappearing into the kitchen. I didn't speak. My throat was dry. I followed Jonah's steps across the floor, blanket clutched at my chest. Marco stirred the fire. "You can sit," he said. "That thing looks heavy." I sank into the couch, legs tucked beneath me. My wet hair stuck to my cheek. I brushed it back, hands trembling. Jonah returned with a cup. His fingers brushed mine. Warm. Solid. I took a sip. Spiced. Grounding. I held it in both hands. Marco sat near the couch, knee brushing the edge. "Still cold?" "A little." His hand rested on my ankle, thumb tracing a slow circle. I didn't pull away. "I brought you this," Eli said, offering a folded shirt. "You'll catch something in that." I looked at my soaked clothes. He gestured. "You can change behind the couch. We'll look away." They did. I stepped behind the couch, heart racing. The blanket fell. I peeled off the wet fabric. The shirt was warm, soft, oversized. It swallowed me whole. When I came back, they were seated. No one spoke, but all eyes found me. I sat again, legs curled. The tea warmed me. Jonah's hand rested beside mine. Our fingers brushed. He didn't move. "I should probably head back," I said. Eli leaned in. "Or you could stay." I didn't answer. Jonah's hand stayed. Our palms touched. His thumb swept across mine. I didn't pull back. Thunder rolled outside. Wind pressed the glass. But in the room, calm held. Marco reached for the blanket, laid it over my lap, tucked it in. His hand lingered. Eyes met mine. Eli stepped behind the couch. I felt his warmth before I saw him. His palm smoothed the fabric at my waist. "Steady." "You're safe here," he murmured. "You don't have to think." Jonah's fingers slid through mine. His arm rested across my thighs. His shoulder brushed mine. Marco gently lifted damp strands of my hair, moved them from my neck. His fingers grazed my skin. The blanket dipped at my collarbone. "I didn't expect this," I whispered. "You're not the only one," Marco replied softly. Eli's fingers traced up my arm. Jonah leaned in, his forehead against mine, breath warm on my cheek. Then lips. No hesitation, just warmth. His hand cradled my cheek, mine curled into his side. Marco's hand rested at my back. Eli's traced my ribs. I wasn't sitting anymore. I was held, surrounded. The fire flickered. Jonah tucked the blanket around me again. Eli sat across from us. Jonah handed me a fresh cup. I wrapped my hands around it. Quiet. "You're warmer now," Eli said. Not a question. I nodded. "I didn't think I'd be here this long," I said. "No one's asking you to leave," he replied. The fire popped. Jonah leaned forward, elbows on knees. Marco adjusted the blanket where it slipped. "The storm's worse now," I said. Jonah glanced toward the window. "It's not letting up." Eli moved behind me again. adjusted the cushion. Let me fix this. The only sounds: fire, rain. Something buzzed inside me. Not fear, not worry, just presence. Full and quiet. I'm okay, I said, surprising myself. You don't have to expect everything, Eli answered. Sometimes it's enough to just let it be. Jonah dimmed the lights. The room pulled in around us. You're not shaking anymore, Marco said. He was right. I exhaled. My shoulders dropped. My grip loosened. No one moved away, but no one asked for more. They just stayed. Quiet, steady. My eyes closed, not to sleep, just to rest. If you were on that couch, would you have stayed or stepped back out into the storm? Tell me in the comments. I'll be reading. And if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss what comes next.